Hello, Mike again here, covering item number 7, control and ownership of your data. In the cloud-based world that we live in today, ownership of your data is important. As you know, with applications like Google Photos, it's very convenient. You upload your photos to it. It's a great storage device. It's free. But guess who really owns those pictures? Google owns those pictures. They can use them, they can search through them, they can use them for facial recognition experiments and on their new applications, and in some case abuse that information. So control and ownership of your accounting data is especially important in twofold. One is where it's stored. Do you have an option to put it in the publisher's hosted center? You would also like to be able to choose your own hosting center. You might have a great data center that's down the block from you, so that your data is actually close, where you can get to it, where you're more safe that the internet connection is going to be lost, the power is not going to be lost. Where you can get to that data if you need it. You can actually drive down there and touch it. You can say, hey, put it on this USB device and back your data up. And finally, although it's not prevalent and not highly recommended, you might still, for some reason, want to have your data on premise, actually in your building. Maybe you're a heavy development shop and you're doing a lot of development with that accounting data with some other specialized business app that your business has created. So that's part of your value add, and that's the way you guys want to do it. You should have that option. So you should look for flexibility in licensing to say, I want to do it on a pure SaaS type of payment hosted in the publisher's data center. Also want to be able to have it on premise, and I also want to have it in the kind of the hybrid solution in my data center of my choosing. So that's number one. And then number two is being able to get a hold of the data in a format that you can use. Again, in some of these cloud ERP systems, you really don't own your data. So if I want to get a snapshot of that data, download it to my local PC, it might not be an option with some publishers. And if things go sour and you want to get off of that publisher's application, then you have to go through some kind of purchase request type of scenario to download your data, because your data is really just commingled with a bunch of other companies in this huge database in this cloud ERP system, which I don't really like. But the way they download that information to you is a series of hundreds of spreadsheets with names like vendor master, chart of accounts master, sub-account master, payables transactions, payments, credit memos. You get all these dispersed pieces of information that if you can imagine the way they're stored in these different accounting applications, it's not convenient to get that into a format that you can import into a new system that you might have to move to. So be very careful when you look at cloud systems. What are your options on data, where it's stored, how much control do you have over it, when can you get it, how do you get it? These are important questions to ask when you're looking at a cloud ERP system. Thank you.